Track and field star Noah Bontrager made history recently that became national news. As a few weeks ago at New Balance Nationals, Bontrager ran a mile in under 4 minutes.
Burns and Bontrager. And Bontrager, we didn't really talk about that much. That's very impressive. He's up there and he's making a move on both Burns and Pfeiffer. So Bontrager now pushes the pace to get ahead of that sub-4 mile.
And now Burns moves into second place. Burns has 1:49 speed. Can he reel in the 2-mile specialist?
Here we go, folks. On the backstretch here.
We were 3:29 at the bell mark. We are definitely on for a sub-4 here.
Pfeiffer now dropping back. It's only Burns that's going to challenge Bontrager. They're both ahead of the 3:59 lights. We might even see something close to the low 3:59. Oh my goodness, here comes Noah Bontrager.
That was Noah Bontrager's sub-4 performance at New Balance Indoor Nationals, where he became New Balance Indoor Champion and the first ever Indiana high school runner to go under 4 minutes in the mile. I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation I had today with Noah. Something I would like to state before you guys get into the episode. I didn't talk much about the 800, but Noah Bontrager ran the 800 2 days after this was recorded, and he ran 147.86, which is now US number 1 in the 800. Something to state out, he is number 4 in the mile and number 1 in the 800, stating him top 5 in 2 events in the nation. Thank you guys for listening, and hope you guys enjoy. So today we have Noah Bontrager on the podcast. We're going to go through his PRs, what he's been running, what he has been running. So he has a PR in the mile, whopping 3:59.48. 2 mile, 8:46.75, track 5K in 14:20, and cross country in 14:33. Everybody, welcome Noah Bontrager. So how's your season been going so far?
It's been going pretty well. Just putting in training at this point and getting ready for postseason. So, I mean, coming up like the like flashes that and Carmel, it's been pretty solid, and so I'm excited to see what I can do postseason, and yeah, hopefully do the double again at state.
So your goal at state is to do the 16:32 double again, correct?
Yeah.
Now, last year, can you go through the lead up to the state meet, through the sectionals, all the way up to state meet, and what you did there for double?
Yeah, so for sectionals, I kind of just kept it a little bit slower pace. Just kind of working at it a little bit, but conserving some energy. And then regionals, we put a little bit more gas on it, and I ended up running 4:05 then at regionals, and just not holding back at state, and so just putting it kind of all out on the line. So it's just like kind of over 3 weeks is just increased effort.
And you ran New Balance now outdoor last year, correct?
Yeah.
You plan to do that again?
Yeah. So, going after the state meet, it's definitely a little bit rough. Training, just putting in the work without like the guys there, and so it's definitely like a little bit weird over like it's kind of that summer phase where it's like, oh, I'm done, but I'm not actually done yet. So then I get like up to the meet, like I didn't know if I was gonna go out there honestly, but New Balance invited me out there, and so I was like, sure, why not? Because I wanted to go on a camp, like a youth camp, and so I kind of skipped the first day to go run New Balance Nationals, and it was definitely worth it. I came away with a national title and a meet record, so I was extremely happy with that. It was definitely a blessing to see that happen, and then go share the experience with people at youth camp.
Yeah, that's huge, man. Going from nationals and youth camp, that's great to hear. So on the topic of nationals, so you're running outdoor New Balance now outdoor nationals this year. Are you going to run any other like big meets like Brooks PR or Hoka Festival of Miles?
Um, I doubt I will. There's still one that I might do, um, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I got to talk with my coach, see if it's okay. It's about like I think it's a week after state, but I'm gonna try to qualify for like U20 like worlds,
Oh, nice.
and so that is the weekend of New Balance Nationals, and so I think I'll be going there like just later, but I'm not sure if I'll compete. Um, it's like we've been trying to figure that out with the people that I've been in contact with, like the New Balance people, and so it's just like kind of a difficult process right now. So um, just going, like I'm gonna see what I can do in the U20 race and um, just see if I can represent Team USA.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So we're kind of on the topic of meets right now. I kind of want to go further back in the past to New Balance Indoor Nationals, where you broke 4 minutes in the mile. I've seen so many posts throughout Cities Mag, Runner Space, Running Effect about just everything. So kind of talk about the sub 4 mile and some of the history you just broke of being the first Indiana high schooler to be sub 4.
Yeah, so I mean, going into it, just it was kind of a confidence building stage, and it's just my cross season didn't end how I liked it, but um, definitely moved forward, kind of reset, and my track coach really helped me out with that. Just focusing on the next thing, and so going into it, I was just like, okay, I feel like I feel really good right now. Like it didn't feel for no reason either. Like I'd been putting in killer workouts. Um, my easy days, like I recovered really well, and my easy days were fine. Legs weren't super heavy, and so I go out. I think it was Saturday, I think, and so I get there and I was just like, okay, I mean, this feels great being here. I love Boston, and it was a lot of fun in there that day. I mean, everything went smooth. Not everything went in my favor, but I mean, I didn't get too upset about it, and I don't know, that's how I feel sometimes before like big wins, and so the day of, I was just like, I mean, nothing's going like great, but like nothing's going horribly wrong either. And so I get to the meet, and um, I was supposed to be in the second fastest heat, and I think I got bumped up because of like someone not being there, and I just kind of got lucky with getting in the first heat, and so I was really grateful that I got in that, and I was just like, okay, I'm in the fast heat. Kind of got to prove myself that I should be in the fast heat. So, and then I go out there and I stick on, I mean, Brian Burns and uh, Pfeiffer, I think, and it was a lot of fun with those boys, and so yeah, just I mean, even after the fact, I was kind of in shock because. It was, I mean, it's surreal breaking four.
Yeah, you hear about just like sub 4, how many high scores can go sub 4 this year. And kind of unexpectedly, your PR going into it was it 4:02, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean 3 seconds, it's in that fast of a range is kind of like really hard to get it, but once you broke it, I saw it all over Instagram. First ever Indiana runner to break four, or high schooler. It was huge to see as an Indiana runner myself. Me and my teammates and friends all around that know you. It's like, wow, this is great to see. So it's good to see you in the Indiana record books. And kind of on the topic of Indiana running, I forgot to mention this in the intro, but you did commit to the University of Notre Dame for running for next year. So kind of walk us and talk us through that process of committing and why you chose Notre Dame.
Yeah, I chose Notre Dame because the great academic opportunity there, and combined with their athletics, it's like they have a really deep team, and they have a really tight-knit team. Um, all the guys like they'll stick out for each other, and I really saw that, and I was just like, yeah, I it just feels like home. I told my mom like as soon as I went away from there, I was like, this feels like home. Like maybe it's just because it's an hour away, but like it really feels like home.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that because you're kind of a local guy to the Notre Dame area. Was that really like a big impact to you to why you chose it, or is that just a good thing because you're really close?
I think it's a good thing that I'm really close. I mean, I did partially choose Notre Dame because it's closer, and I mean, I enjoy seeing family, and so the community can come out and support. I feel like whenever they can. So it's really nice that I mean I can kind of give them that opportunity if they want to.
Yeah, that's great. So for all your success that you had through your high school career, what are some inspirations of people? Couldn't doesn't have to be people specifically, but just inspirations to you that allow you to run as fast as you do.
Yeah, I would say definitely my coaches like junior high coach, high school coach, my dad, he was my coach for cross country. I would say my mom too. Um, it's been like they've supported me throughout all of this, and I feel like I just want to do my best just to um, make it just a little bit sweeter for them. So it's been really nice. Like I mean, they've seen me throughout my whole life and how I've developed, and I just want to. I mean, I want to do my best. And then Isaiah Sturry, he's also at Notre Dame. I looked up to him pretty hard in high school. Um, just watching him run and watching him like win conference and go to state, win and get runner up. Like it was really cool to see, like right in the area. Um, it was just really cool to see a top end athlete.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Isaiah Stir because I go to school at Shrine, and that's Angola, and we all know Isaiah Sturry. I've known him since, well, I don't know him, but I just know of him from high school. I know he committed Notre Dame. I know you're kind of local to that area, same conference. So seeing someone like that go to the same school that you're going to kind of is like a cool connection of the localization and how good Indiana really is.
Yeah, it's really cool to see because like I mean, 30 minutes apart, and it's just I think it's really cool to see that like we got to have lunch with him sometimes, and like kind of going through like he would give me advice on like certain things, and I mean he didn't push me in any way to any colleges, but he was just like there's some things to watch out for, some things like you just keep your head on a swivel and like make sure you know your information.
Yeah, that's good to always have somebody in your corner just telling you to look out for some certain things and look for what certain things are great. So now I have some like other questions, not really, I mean, they're related to running, but just not in this way that we've been talking. But what was your favorite race throughout your 4 years of high school?
Hmm. I mean, I've got to say, the mile in New Balance indoors. because I can just picture myself in the race. Like I don't really remember any races very vividly, but that is one I definitely do.
And yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier, but according to Google, you are number 7 all time in the indoor high school mile. I don't know if that's correct. I don't really fact check it, but that's a great accomplishment.
Jeez, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's great. Um, what's your training like? I don't know if you're allowed to speak on that, but how do you switch from cross country to track mindset through training?
So, I mean, it really honestly starts with cross country. Um, so we do more like getting volume and not really training speed as much, but it's just cross and track working together to make the athlete because our track coach, he is more focused on speed, getting us primed and ready and just having us go, go, go. And I would say cross country, he has us do more volume. Yes, because it's cross, but also I think he prepares it for track, and we get like good strength from that. I would say that's like the strongest I feel because um, we just we don't go through the motions. We do certain workouts. We plan everything ahead, and it just feels like I mean, you have your training plan. You know what you're doing like every day, and like you build your base, and you know that you're going to gain speed later. You gain speed as you get older. So, I mean, we don't completely focus on speed during cross. And I think that kind of helps me at least during track season because then I have a base to work with.
Yeah, thank you for going through in depth on that. Something I wanted to ask was, do you feel like you're more of a higher end, like distance guy, 5K, 2 mile, or are you like a mile 800 type of guy?
Um, I've been asking myself the same question too, not gonna lie. Um, I I think right now I'm a miler, but I definitely think I'm better in like the 2 mile because I there's just a part of me that is just like there's something just more to give. I really don't think that like I don't remember my time exactly from Carmel. I think it was 8:41, but I still think I have more in the tank. And like I'm not saying that to be like cocky and like, oh, I can like do this. I definitely think that my coach has put me in a position where I can go under 8:40.
Yeah, so I know the Arcadia Invitational is the big 2 mile race of the year. I'm pretty sure it was that Indiana athletes aren't allowed to race at that because I saw Calvin Seitz was trying to race there, but he somehow couldn't. Were you trying to see if you could race there this year, or were you just not considering it?
So, I mean, we were considering it early on, and I was just like, well, I don't know, because it's uh like we were debating on a meet either before spring break or like at the end of spring break. And I was just like, I don't know, I might just want to go on spring break, not worry about any races. But I was thinking about it, and then all of a sudden, like we're in contact with Calvin and his parents, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, they aren't letting him go." And so I was just like, well, I mean, that kind of answers my question pretty good. So I mean, it's a little disappointing not letting Indiana athletes go there. Um, I mean, they've gone there before, but I mean, it's just something that IHSAA doesn't like, I think. And so I kind of just have to respect it.
Yeah. I saw in years past Will Conway race there. Must have done some form of like applications that he filled out earlier, but I'm not really aware of how he was able to race there. Um, so on speaking of like Arcadia, like guys like Jackson Spencer, Marcelo, some fast guys like that throughout the nation. How do you like look up towards them, or do you view them as like your peers and competitors?
Yeah, I view them as peers and competitors because, I mean, I would say I can't, like, I can be impressed with their times, but I can't be like, oh, that's way out of my range. But because I know it's not. If it's on the same day, like I'm competing against them, they're still human beings. I'm a human being, and I mean, we can have a bad race once, and I mean, you just learn from it, and it's hard to keep that mentality, but I think I view them more as peers because I get to have conversations with them sometimes. And I mean, they're a good group of guys. I know them, and they just, I mean, it's really fun to hang out with them.
Yeah, thanks for that. So we kind of really went through a lot of running. Something I like to do throughout my conversations is ask a few questions about what you do outside of running that defines you. What are some things you like to do that isn't running related?
Yeah, I drum and I drum in church and I'm in our jazz band. And then I disc golf, which is like a frisbee. And then I golf sometimes. I mostly I try to hang out with friends, but most of the time I can't because I'm like I kind of need my sleep. But yeah, those are the main things I do though, and it's a lot of fun because I mean it gets me out of the running and helps me like recenter and be like it just helps me refocus and not all my life is about running.
Yeah, what you said disc golf, my eyes kind of lit up because that's, I mean, whenever there's a runner, there's usually disc golf associated. I really don't know why, but a
Yeah.
lot of my teammates at school, disc golf, rock climb, two things that I hear and see a lot. Um, so kind of on the topic of fun things, I don't know if you remember this, but we did this last summer. It was a milk mile. Um, this is for this is for the viewers. We're going to talk about this, but how was your experience running a milk mile compared to an actual mile?
Oh my gosh, it was like kind of torture. I was just like I I don't know how. Okay, so Otto Richter just absolutely downed his milk, and I couldn't even keep up because he just like downed his milk, and that like it was just so much harder. I felt like because you have to drink a glass like of milk, and it's just like it just sits in your stomach, and you're just like. I know this is going to come up at some point.
Yeah, that was an interesting race because I remember I show up and I'm trying to like organize and help out, and your dad and your brother also run as well, and that was kind of cool to see all you guys show up and compete in this fun thing that has like no notoriety. It's just a thing you do with friends. I like to thank you for being at that too. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so kind of closing remarks, I would say, what are some like words of wisdom you would give to younger runners or even older runners that look up to someone as fast as you that made history throughout the state?
Um, I would say take it one step at a time, and never take it for granted. Um, just having fun with the sport is a little bit of a hard thing to do when you want to become like the fastest you can be, because sometimes you focus so hard on what the goal is and what you need to do, like, oh, I need to get more core in, I need to do this, I need to go slightly faster just so then I can make sure I get that goal. But it's just having fun with it. And as long as you can have fun, I feel like you're gonna PR more. Um, it's that focusing again of why you entered the sport, and it's hard to do sometimes, especially when you're not hitting your goals. Um, I mean, I can attest to that in cross country. But it's it's a learning experience. I mean, I feel like everyone's going to go through it at some point, but just keeping a positive mind, and that'll help your physical body and just help you reset. I mean, every race, um, it's hard to do, but it's a necessity because, I mean, just being so hard on yourself can wear you out.
Yeah, thank you for that. So, something I like to do before closing out, me and my teammates who started our podcast situation, we like to ask the guest ask the next guest one or two questions. It's just the next guest would be a teammate of mine, a friend of mine, or maybe even a collegiate runner. There's any two random questions you can think of. I know it's on the spot, but if you can think of any two questions, non-running related or running related.
Uh, hmm. What's the craziest thing you've ate before you ran or like did a workout?
Okay. And a few things that the previous guest has asked for the next guest, which is you. What is your favorite track you've ever ran on?
Ooh, oh man. I would say Penn Stadium, like where New Balance Nationals was held. Um, just because the track, like the stands are giant and it's just like the whole ring around. And you just like you look back and like if it's under the lights, it's just like it's awesome because you look over there and it's just bright. I mean, the stands are full, but it's really cool to see like what it could be like to have like a bunch of people there.
Yeah, that's a great track. I've seen it through like multiple videos. The next question is, what is your favorite event to watch?
Hmm. Gosh. Does it have to be running?
No, it does not.
Okay, so I think it was, y- you know, the relay, like swimming relay with Michael Phelps. It was Michael Phelps, like it was United States versus someone else, and it was like stupid close. That was my favorite race. Like, it was really cool to watch that, and especially like as a young kid too.
Yeah, those Michael Phelps swimming days were something crazy. But
Yeah,
th thanks for being on today, Noah. Thanks for allowing me to speak with you, and thanks for being on.
yeah, thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody that watched and listened today. I had a great time speaking with Noah about his process of winning his recent national championship and being the first ever Indiana high school boy to break 4 minutes in the mile. It's also great to hear about his past state championships, his past races, and his past national title experience. I hope you guys all enjoyed that as well. But further on, I'd like to make more videos like this in the future, so stay tuned throughout the summer. I'm going to put out more videos through my teammates, people, runners across the nation, not coaches as well. Just drop a comment if you'd like to see. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and stay tuned.